Jai Shri Ram. Neurotics. Here are some nice quotes about neurotics. Neurotics, as you know, are people who are a pain in the neck. But many great people are neurotics. In fact, all great people are neurotics. They will nag you. Obsessive compulsive personality disorder. Never hook up with neurotic people. They have a disease. They are a confusion to themselves. If they say they need your support, just walk away. Don't look back. Because in the end, you will end up being crazy. Worse, actually, you will end up becoming miserable. So, I prefer neurotic people. I like to hear rumblings beneath the surface. Rumblings beneath the surface. Hmm? Neurotic style of life. That means there will always be someone who is suffering because there will be a codependent actually. Eh? Codependency, as you know, when you are supporting a person addicted to some drug, alcohol, or displaying some stupid behavior, you should actually warn that person very clearly and completely detach if he doesn't change. But if you continue to in that stupid relationship, then you are a codependent. So the more neurotic and evasive a person is, the shorter the range of his interests. You see, healthy people have a lot of interests in life. They don't have time for neurotic behavior. Neurotic behavior is predictable. Truly human, truly authentic human beings, their behavior is unpredictable. Sigmund Freud said something very wonderful. Devout believers are safeguarded in a high degree of against the risk. Devout believers are safeguarded in a high degree against the risk of certain neurotic illnesses. Their acceptance of the universal neurosis spares them the task of constructing a personal one. The Abrahamic cults, you see. And even within Sanatan Dharma, you have some fellows who are so neurotic, repeatedly performing mindless rituals and living under the delusion that God is going to be impressed with this dumb behavior. So, this is a nice quote of Sigmund Freud. Wonderful one. Read that again. Let it sink into you. The pursuit of excellence is gratifying and healthy. The pursuit of perfection is frustrating, neurotic, and a terrible waste of time. That's true. There are countless neurotics who are neurotic simply because they don't know why they cannot be happy in their own way. Yeah, very often I tell people, see, even Vedavyasa, Bharata Savitri, he says, hmm, there are hundreds of occasions for suffering, but thousands of occasions of joy. You can always be happy. You can always be happy. You can find a reason to be happy, but you can find a reason to be miserable too. Hmm? People are malicious because they are miserable, and they are miserable because they insist on being miserable. Hmm? So be happy, damn it. Everything great in the world comes from neurotics. They alone have founded our religions and composed our masterpieces. Marcel Proust. Interesting quote. Carl Jung, he said, deviation from truth of the blood begets neurotic restlessness. Restlessness begins meaninglessness. And the lack of meaning in life is a soul sickness. Soul sickness, whose full extent and full import our age has not yet begun to comprehend. I think he stole this idea from Bhagavad Gita. Nasti buddhi rayuktasya nacha yuktasya bhavana nacha bhava yatashanti ashantasya kutas. Krishna is talking about neuroticism there. Nasti buddhi rayuktasya. If you are ayukta, that means if you are not immersed in Krishna consciousness, if your knowledge is not firmly anchored in Vedic knowledge, divine knowledge, if your intelligence is not anchored in spiritual knowledge, Vedic knowledge, Bhagavad Gita, Gita wisdom, then you will have no sense of discrimination, no discretion, no discernment, no intelligence. Your intelligence will be uh, lost or damaged or ruined, or it will be on the wrong track. Nasti buddhir ayuktasya, nacha ayuktasya bhavana. One who is ayukta will not have any capacity for dhyana, concentration, meditation, focus. Nacha yuktasya bhavana. One who doesn't, nacha yuktasya bhavana. Bhavana means concentration, meditation, dhyana. Nasti buddhira yuktasya, nacha yuktasya bhavana, nacha bhava yata shanti. There is no peace. If there is nacha bhava yata shanti, if you are not refined, cultured, how can there be peace? Nacha bhava yata shanti, ashantasya kuta sukham. How can you be happy if you don't have any peace? So, no meaning. Life becomes a soul sickness. Jung incidentally studied our Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed listening to these quotes on neurotics. No neurotic harbors thoughts of suicide which are not murderous impulses against others, redirected upon himself. Again, Sigmund Freud. So, and Carl Gustav Jung famously said, I have frequently seen people becoming neurotic because they are they have contented themselves with inadequate and wrong answers to the questions of life. If you are contented and satisfied uh, with wrong answers to the questions of life, then you will become a full blown neurotic. Jai Shri Ram.